Welcome and thank you for joining us. I'm Jessica Barbier, your host for the Cox OC Connection. With us today from South County Outreach, we have Laura Fisher and Larry Mount. Welcome and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us tonight.
Laura, if you can start off and kind of talk about your role and a little overview of South County Outreach, that'd be wonderful.
I'm the Executive Director at South County Outreach. We are a 25-year-old service provider for the 11 cities in South Orange County. 5 areas of what we do: a food pantry, a rental and utility, transitional housing, a thrift store, and of course our Cox Tech Center.
And you mentioned 11 cities that you serve. What parts of the county do you serve?
We serve from Irvine to San Clemente and Laguna Beach to the foothills.
Okay, and then you also have a food pantry that's located in Irvine. Can you talk a little bit about the food pantry?
Yes, we serve about 1,000 people every month. We distribute 1 million pounds of food throughout the year. Roughly a family of 4 will get about 100 pounds of food when they visit us. We have clients from all of the cities in South Orange County, all of the communities, and really all of the neighborhoods that come to our doors needing help.
And we're looking at footage right now of your new facility, and that's over in Irvine, more space, which I'm sure helps you offer a lot more services to the people in need in our community.
Very much so, and our location is very convenient. We are located right off of the 5 freeway on Rockfield between Lake Forest and Bake. So it's very quick for our clients from South County to be able to get to our doors for assistance.
And Larry, you serve on the board. How long have you been part of the board of directors for South County Outreach?
It's now going on 4 years.
And how did you first find out about this organization?
My daughter had adopted South County Outreach as one of her charities when she was involved with National Charity League.
Okay.
And then I retired, and about that time I was looking for another way to give back to the community, and so through a connection with Orange County Community Foundation, they connected me with South County Outreach, and one thing led to another, and so it's been an involvement that I've been just really pleased with. And
do you guys see a influx of need during certain seasons, and if so, what time of the year do you guys have more of a need at your food pantry?
This is a very high need time for us. Kids are out of school, so that the kids that are able to get free and reduced lunches or breakfasts are no longer receiving those meals. So really they're down 2 meals a day, and people don't think of food drives this time of the year, so our food supply goes down. So we work really hard in the spring and the fall when people are thinking more about giving back to the community to bring our supplies up. But right now things are pretty lean. So if anybody's interested in running a food drive for us, we would love to have that influx of food.
And let's talk about some of the other programs. You have a rental utility assistance program. Can you share with us what that's all about?
Definitely. In a lot of instances, we refer to that as our homeless prevention, because if we can keep people in their house by paying their rent once a year, if that's what they need, it can really be almost a $6,000 commitment for somebody that has lost their lease and has maybe been evicted to get back into housing. So we are able to, if people have fallen behind in their rent and fit into criteria for low income, we're able to assist them with a rental payment once a year.
Oh, that's incredible. That's a very innovative program. Another buzz the past several years is about transitional living programs. Larry, can you speak to South County's outreach and your collaboration with any type of transitional living program?
yeah, we have 17 condominiums and townhomes throughout Orange County that we use for our transitional housing program. And it's a program where we have families, most of them with young children, come in and stay in their units for anywhere from 6 to 9 months. And they're paired up with social workers that we have on staff to help address the crisis that got them into their homeless situation in the first place. And so we help them with budgeting and with job search skills. Quite a lot of them come through our Cox Tech Center to help learn all of that. And then we'll find them permanent housing. So at the end of our stay, we get them into permanent housing. And one of the things that we're very proud about is that a year after leaving our program, 90% of our clients remain in permanent housing.
Those are incredible statistics.
Yeah.
I love that. You guys get a big congratulations for that. Round of applause if we had a live audience.
Thank you.
Laura, we also mentioned that your programs are growing with the new space in Irvine, and with that was the Tech Center. Can you talk to us a little bit about that Cox Tech Center and some of the programs you run out of it?
We're unbelievably blessed to have it. We offer classes morning and afternoon, and even some evening classes, and they're completely full. So we help almost 700 people a year through a workforce development program. The internet access through Cox is phenomenal. In fact, it's faster in our tech center than it is for our staff. But we offer everything in the Microsoft suite. So it's everything from beginner through advanced Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and in the fall we will be expanding to offer QuickBooks for those that maybe need some additional accounting services, because I think anymore everybody is looking for somebody that's got a wide range of skills. So we're always looking for different ways that we can expand and meet the needs of people in our community that are probably underemployed, and with those types of additional computer skills can really increase their income.
And speaking of you expanding and doing so much, you also have an upscale thrift store in Laguna Hills. Tell us a little bit about this, and if someone were to go check it out, what they would expect to see.
Well, that's pretty exciting too. We just completed our expansion last week. We were able to expand the thrift store because with our location into Irvine, the Cox Tech Center moved on site with us. So the thrift store has expanded, newly opened on Monday. But it's an opportunity for us from a service provider standpoint to hand out clothing vouchers for those that maybe need professional dress or clothing for their children. But it also generates income directly into our programs, and it gives people in the community a way to give back. So if you've got things that you're cleaning out your closets, or you think somebody else could use, that they're maybe gently used, we welcome all of those. And things that we aren't able to sell in the store, we actually give directly to people that are living on the streets. So there's very little waste, and we consider it to be a pretty important recycling program. So
nice, and I think that really helps people that want to donate, knowing that it's definitely going to go to use, and there is a huge need out there. Speaking of needs, how crucial is it for you, I'll ask this question to you, Larry, our volunteers, and how important is that for your organization to thrive?
Well, just to give you some numbers, we have a regular set of volunteers, a number about 1,400 that do quite a lot of the work for us, and that compares to a paid staff of around 6. So because of those proportions, 90% of what's donated to South County Outreach will actually go to direct client services because we utilize our volunteers so well. But these are people who've been around and dedicated to the organization for quite a long time. They're just absolutely vital to the services that we provide through the food pantry and through the tech center and through the thrift store and all the other services that we provide. So they're just really crucial to us. So
there's a lot of ways that our community can help. They can volunteer, they can do clothing drives, they can do food drives. Also, I know a lot of people like to attend fundraisers. So do you have any fundraisers coming up, and can you give some details on that?
We do. We have our second annual Empty Bowls will be October 23rd at El Niguel Country Club. The concept behind Empty Bowls is everyone that attends receives a handmade ceramic bowl with the idea that it will remind you of some people that don't have enough to eat. It is a soup event, so we're very excited. We have 13 different chefs that will be participating that night, and it's a soup tasting event. Last year was a huge success. It was sold out, so we set the bar pretty high last year. And then our newest fundraiser is a Christmas tree event, and it's called Festival of Trees, and it will be on December 4th. And people will sponsor trees, decorate trees. Cox could decorate a tree, and then people will come and actually purchase those trees for their homes or their offices. So again, that's more focused on the homeless thing, because you think about having a Christmas tree in a home, and it reminds you of people that maybe don't have a home at that time of the year.
I love that. Those are such creative ideas.
They're fun.
So if people want to learn more, because we gave so much information today, do you have a website where they can go and learn about the services you provide?
We do. It's sco-oc.org.
Wonderful. Well, Laura and Larry, thank you for joining us, and thanks for what you do on a day-to-day basis. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
And for you at home, thank you for joining us. For more information on our programming, please visit cox3.com. And to find out about some of our community programs, visit our website, cox-cares.org. Thanks for joining us.